Welcome, good morning, happy Monday. It's a 45-minute class, Yoga Fusion. I'm Judith. We're glad you are all here. The only prop you really need for this class would be a chair. I have a nice standard kind of folding chair here with a wide base for the legs, no wheels, no arms, preferably. And then optional items, and if you don't have these, don't panic. You can substitute or just do without, so have a listen. Another nice prop to have would be a yoga strap. And if you don't have a yoga strap, an official one, you could use a scarf or a belt, a dog leash, or a bathrobe tie. Yoga blocks are great to have as little assist props. These are the styrofoam version. And if you don't have anything like this, you could substitute with 2 water bottles or 2 canned goods of equal size and weight. Maybe add a washcloth on top to protect your hands, if that's what you're doing, to substitute. And then very, very optional would be hand weights. This is a set of 1-pounders, nothing heavier than 2 pounds for this class if you decide to use weights, if you have them. And if you don't have them, don't worry about it, all right? So the other thing I like to say is that if whatever is being offered this morning is not suitable for your body for whatever reason, you can modify, you could do something else, or you could skip it. So you take charge, you're in charge. Listen to what the mind and the body are asking for, and we should be really rocking and rolling. So let's start with the feet nice and wide, and we'll start swinging the arms like empty coat sleeves. We don't go down on the earth for this. We only do standing or chair moves. So if you have anxiety about getting to the earth, you can dismiss it. Nice big breaths here. So the idea is to shift the weight from side to side, and maybe lifting opposite heel as you twist in the opposite direction, but maybe not. Just getting your balance and your bearings. Let's do 4. Looking over the shoulder. 3, 2, and 1. Keep twisting. Now it's a soft fist or the heel of the hand right underneath the collarbone, the clavicle. So you're still looking over that shoulder as you twist. You're tapping here on that front point of the lung spot here in reflexology. Big full breaths for 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep going, but now you're going to tap yourself on the shoulder. You're patting yourself on the shoulder, and that's the back point of the lung point. So we're still twisting that spine. Imagine the spine like a washcloth, and you're just squeezing out excess water from that washcloth. Big full breaths for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then slowly, slowly, we're going to come back down to center. And now we're going to start tapping those internal organs. So those front hands can tap on the torso. That back hand can tap up by the kidneys, if you can get the arm up high enough to tap on kidneys. We're still twisting, still squeezing the spine, filling it with fresh blood, chi, life force. Big full breaths for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then slowly, slowly, we're going to come back to stillness, come back to neutral. The feet can still stay fairly wide, maybe shoulder distance apart. And let's start circling some hips here. So the hands can rest on the hip crease or the waist. Maybe if you need the chair for support, for balance, a few fingertips on the chair for balance, if that works. And here again, maybe the torso wants to stay neutral, but maybe you want to get the torso more engaged. So once you get into your loop-de-loops here with the hips, maybe that torso can participate a little bit more. 2 more in this direction. And then we're going to switch and go in the other direction. So think about inhaling forward, exhaling, squeezing navel to spine as you round in the back. Big full breaths all the way down to the bottom lobes of the lungs for 4, 3, 2, and 1. and then corkscrew back to center, slowly, slowly. Add in some shoulder rolls here, forward, up, back, and down. Again, the arms may want to stay neutral, but maybe the arms want to participate more. You can choose. Big full breaths for 4, 3, open the chest, 2, 1. Let's go the other direction. You're drawing that invisible circle in the air with the shoulders. Oh, sighing, moaning, groaning is fine. We're all muted, so feel the urge. Let it go. Let it out. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then shake everything out if that feels right. Let's take the arms back up here now. So the elbows are bent, the palms face the earth. We're gonna do little squeezes with the shoulder blades. So it's inhale, exhale, give the shoulder blades a squeeze. Inhale and exhale, opening that chest, squeezing. We tend to stay slumped over because of hunched over steering wheels or shopping carts or computers. It's always a good idea to open up the chest and roll the shoulders back for 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Back to center. Arms extend. Palms face the earth. Little bounces now. We have invisible tennis balls we're bouncing. Lots of invisible props. Little pumps for 8, 7. Stretch the fingertips. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And pausing in stillness, just rotate the palms to face the wall behind you. Little pumps with the arms one more time. Opening the chest, rolling the shoulders up, back, and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Slide the ribs now to the right. Only the ribs move. Slide back to center, shifting over to the left, moving from side to side. So what's initiating the movement here is the rib cage. Big full breaths for 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back to center. Now it's a teeter-totter. Again, it's only torso tilting. Arms are fixed. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale for 4, 3, 2. Good side stretch. 1. Back to center, letting the arms, just let them collapse, let them go. Oh, it's okay to say ow. Shake them out. Do a little shake. And let's do that again. Inhale, flop them down. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale, exhale. Ah, shake that out. Very nice. Let's go ahead and we can come to the chair. Let's just start with standing, using the chair as a prop. So let's go back and start working on the lower extremities. We're going to let's take the feet parallel, toes point forward. I won't mirror you for this. Left foot forward, right foot back. The torso more or less stays upright for this. Inhale, lift that back right heel. Exhale, press it into the earth. Lifting and pressing for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Back heel comes down. We're still going to stay more or less upright. Lift back heel. Inhale, bend. Now both legs bend. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Back heel stays lifted for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay down on 1. Little pulsing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Re-straighten. Now tilting that torso about 20 to 30 degrees. Maybe the arms can grab, the hands can grab the side of the seat of the chair, lifting that back right leg, point the toe, touch and lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, don't rush it, 2, 1, refloat the leg, flex the right foot. Inhale, bend right knee. Exhale, stretch the leg away for 4, 3, 2, 1. Refloat, point the toe. This time, touch down on the left. Follow it with your gaze. Touch the foot down on the right for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot meets the left. Let's micro bend the knees left and right just to recalibrate. Noticing any changes on the left side of the body. Nice and easy. And let's float the torso right back up to where we started. Roll the shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Open that chest. Right foot is forward, left foot is back. Both sets of toes point forward, and make sure the legs are wide enough so you feel stable, so you have a nice stable base. Torso's going to stay upright here. You're going to lift the back left heel. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Spread those toes wide. 2, 1. Very nice. Back to neutral. This time, back heel comes up. We're going to bend both knees. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay down on 1. Little pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come straight back up. Now you're going to tilt the torso 20 to 30 degrees as you grab the sides of the chair, the seat of the chair. Float that back left leg. Pelvis is squared. Big full breaths. Touch and lift. Touch and lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Refloat, flex the left foot. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten for 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend that leg, point the toe, touch it down right, lift it, touch it down left for 8, 7. Don't let the head dangle. 6, 5, 4. Really lift the leg. 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Left foot meets the right. Let's micro bend those knees, left and right. Oh boy. Recalibrating. Slowly ascending. Avoiding the head rush. Roll the shoulders a couple times, open, forward, up, back, and down. Nice and easy. Very nice. Let's use this chair as a support. You could also use a wall for support or a big old piece of furniture that's not going to move when you start pushing any kind of weight on it, all right? So let's go ahead and take the feet directly under the hips. You can have your chair or wall nearby for balance, all right? So let's just start lifting the heels, right and left. Just start lifting those heels, spreading the toes wide, but standing tall as you shift the weight from side to side. You might want to keep this pace going, or maybe you want to do double time, bicycle pedal the heels. You can choose. Big full breaths, LSD breath, long, slow, and deep. Big full breaths for 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Let's come back down to stillness. Let's lift that right heel, and you're going to circle the ankle joint. So you're standing tall on the supporting left leg. You're circling the right ankle. That is what initiates the movement. Thigh and knee just go along for the ride. And then let's circle the other direction. Breathing. Big full breaths. And then coming down to stillness one more time. We're shifting the weight now to the right leg, lifting the left heel. Left ankle joint is what initiates the movement. Nice and gentle. Nothing violent. We need our ankles nice and strong. Let's reverse the circling. This will indeed help with fall prevention as you strengthen the ankles and the feet, the Achilles tendon. Big full breaths for 4, 3, 2, 1. And then the heel can come down. Let's shake out those legs. Very nice. And now from here, the feet are directly under the hips, toes point forward. You're just going to track knees over toes. So this is an inhale, baby squat. Now the feet are completely on the earth, so they're nice and connected. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay down on 1. See if you can stay upright. Little pumps. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Re-straightening nice and slow. Coming back to your nice neutral posture. Let's go ahead and take the right foot forward slightly. And those toes can point out maybe about 5 degrees, 10 degrees. You might want to be near your chair or your wall, whatever you need for balance. Let's float the arms up. Inhale up. Exhale, cascade over that leg. And then you're going to inhale, drawing chi, life force up that leg. Drawing it up on the inhale. Exhale, going over. So this is a balance challenge. Inhale up. Exhale over. Using your chair or wall for support should you need. Exhale over. Inhale up. Last one, we're going to exhale and stay over. And here you might want to rest one of your arms on the chair or whatever you're using. Take the opposite hand and start circling around the back of the knee. This is a place where the lymph dumps. And so we're assisting the lymph to keep moving. The heart pumps the blood, but nothing is a pump for the lymph. So lots of times when you do inversions and things like that, that is helping the lymph move through the system. Let's reverse the circling behind the back of the right knee. And then bringing that to stillness, let's just go ahead and start tapping the calf, the back part of the calf. And then we're going to move up and just rub up and down on the side of that knee very mindfully. Knees can get very cranky. And then we're going to go up to the thigh and just start patting the thigh. You're engaging those abdominals, even though we're in a semi-forward fold here. And then going all the way back down to the ankle, you're going to draw it up the leg. So you can either touch the leg or not. You can keep the fingertips maybe an inch away from the leg. You choose how you want to do this. A few more times, drawing life force up that right leg. One more. Inhale. Exhale. And then coming up triple slow time, nice and easy, rolling the shoulders, feet come back into alignment underneath the hips. Shake anything out that feels like it needs it. And then if you want to go to the other side of the chair, whatever you're using, this time the feet start under the hips. Now the left foot comes slightly farther forward, maybe turns out about 5 degrees. So one more time, inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, cascade over that left leg, and then draw energy up that leg as you ascend. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This side might be a different experience. Just noticing, no self-judgment. Inhale. Exhale. Few more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, we'll stay down. Inhale. Exhale. So now this may be where you want to rest on the chair. The other hand is going to start circular massage behind the back of the left knee. So we're moving lymph. Lymph is responsible for immunity, removing all the nasties that are trying to get in there, making us sick. So the lymph is responsible for getting rid of those guys. Let's recircle the other way. Big full breaths. And then bringing that to stillness, starting at the ankle. Draw up the leg one time, and now we're going to massage the back of the calf. Tapping the back and the front of the lower leg, getting blood flow going. Moving up to the knee, just go up and down side of the knee. And then once the knees have been attended to, you're going to move on up to the thighs. Engage the abdominals to protect the low back here. And then coming up back down to the ankle, now we're going to draw it all the way up the leg. Inhale, draw it up. Exhale, cascade over. Inhale, draw it up. Oh. Exhale, cascade over. Let's do 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Very nice. Let's come on up slowly to standing. Well done, guys. One more little thing for balance. And also we're going to stretch out some more of the side body. So you're going to take your hands like little bird hands. So the 4 fingers come together with the thumb, and you've got 2 little bird beaks going here, right? You're going to place those bird beaks right underneath the collarbone. We'll start on the right side. So you're going to come forward with the right foot. Inhale. Elbow comes up. Exhale, twist to the back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, twist and turn to the right. So you've got your feet in good balance here, firmly connected to the earth. And as you come up, you twist only from the waist up as you look over the right shoulder. Let's do 4. Rocking back and forth. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Let's come back down to neutral. Feet come back into parallel. Now the left foot comes slightly farther forward. You're going to start with your left elbow. Inhale up. Exhale, twist and turn to the left. Inhale up. Exhale, squeeze and turn. Rolling those shoulders. Twisting the spine. Again, pumping fresh blood into the spine. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Let's come back to neutral. That left foot comes back to meet the right. Shake out the arms, shake anything else out. Let's do a little bounce here before we retire to the chair. So you're just bouncing those heels, maybe just lifting them 1/4 of an inch off the earth. This is great for bone density. And of course, moving energy through the body, through the various meridians, the electrical highways that run through the body. This could be formed a little free form meditation here, meditation in motion, and move that body any way that feels good. You're still lifting those heels. You're still making density for your bones. Let's do 8 and 7 and 6 and 5, 4, 3, strengthening the calves, 2 and 1. Very nice, very nice. Let's bring it to stillness. Shake anything out that feels like it needs it. Let's go ahead and grab a chair. If you want to use props, have the props handy. And then very mindfully, you're going to place the 4 corners of each foot into the earth. As you mindfully place your bum on the chair seat, we're going to be closer to the front of the chair seat as opposed to slumping back. See if you get nice and tall, crown of head lines up with tailbone. Maybe you want to pull flesh away from sits bones to get a bigger connection to your seat of the chair. Let's go ahead and take the legs a little bit wide here. Let's go ahead and inhale, exhale as you go forward, leading with the chin, and then tuck the chin, inhale as you come up. So try to get as much flexibility in the spine. Exhale, tuck the chin, inhale, exhale. Oh yeah. Inhale. Having that whip-like motion in the spine. You are as old as your spine is flexible. Let's do 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. And then coming on up to sitting nice and tall. The legs can go even wider here. Let's take right forearm to right thigh, and we're going to take that left arm up to the sky. So I'm still modifying. I have a shoulder injury, but if you can get it straight up to the sky, great. If not, fingertips to shoulder. Meanwhile, the right forearm presses into right thigh presses into right forearm. Big full breaths for 4, 3, 2, 1. Staying right here. Little circles with that top arm. 4, 3, 2, 1. Going the other way. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then coming slowly back to center. A nice deep side stretch for where those intercostal muscles attach to the side ribs. Pressing left forearm into left thigh into left forearm. Top right arm comes up to the sky if that's too much. Fingertips to shoulder. So you can choose. Or if that's even impossible, but just tuck your arm behind your back. Rest a hand on the sacrum. So big full breaths here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we're going to do little circles. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Coming back to center slowly, slowly. Let's take the hands. You can place the hands on the thighs. Avoid the knee joint, please. And you're just going to take right shoulder over in the direction of the left thigh. Now, it's not going to go all the way over there. You're looking over your left shoulder at this point. And meanwhile, with the right hand, you're pressing into right thigh. Right thigh presses into right hand. So you have a seated spinal twist here, looking over the left shoulder, and an isometric press on the right side for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Floating back to center, nice and slow. Let's migrate the left shoulder over to the right knee. You're looking over the right shoulder now to the wall behind you. Left hand presses into left thigh presses into left hand. Big full breaths, belly is engaged for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's come back to center and slowly just move side to side. Exhale over to the left, back to center. Exhale over to the right. Oh, side to side, finding your own rhythm and pace. Big full breaths. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. It's coming back to center. Shake everything out. Feels right. I'm grabbing weights, but weights are optional. So if you don't have weights, it would just be a soft fist on your thighs. You're going to provide some resistance to the legs here. So I've got one weight in each hand or no weight in each hand. Going to exhale, inhale, exhale, sitting tall for 8, 7, 6. Resist with the hands. 5, 6. I think I said 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Let's go and let's keep the feet flat now. We're going to lift the right knee. Inhale to the side. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Let's go to the other side. Breath or two in between. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Shake it out. Shake it out. Now I'm sitting closer to the front of the seat of the chair. The feet are flat on the earth. Toes are spread wide. Palms face the midline. No weight or one weight in each hand. Exhale, right arm into right armpit. Inhale as you drop. Exhale, left fist into left armpit. Drop it back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Back to neutral. Palms now face the wall behind. Exhale, right arm up to shoulder height only. Inhale, place it back down. Exhale, left arm up to shoulder height only. Inhale, place it back down for 8, 7, alternating. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep alternating or maybe 2 together for 8, 7, 6. Slow it down. Resist the gravity. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Let's bring up both arms. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh boy. Float them down slowly. Resisting the gravity, focusing on those muscles. Shake out those shoulders as best you can. No weight, one weight, or two weights gathered together in the center here, like you're holding a little, I don't know, shift stick maybe. We're going to circle those arms. No weight, one weight, or two weights in the hands. You're grounding through those sits bones as you sit on the chair. Upper body doing the work. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Other way. 4, 3, 2. Let's do 4 more if you've got it in you. If not, you can pause. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And coming back to center, going ahead and losing the weights. If you were using them, maybe having a block in front of you or not, it doesn't really matter. Let's cross the right ankle on top of the left thigh. Right ankle on top of left thigh. You're going to take your right hand and just pulse. I'm sorry, this should be right ankle on top of left thigh. I think that's what I said, but I'll say it again. Right ankle on top of left thigh. We're pulsing into this right hip, pumping in some synovial fluid. Getting rid of a lot of that stiffness that can happen if there's too much sitting, prolonged stillness. Let's bring the pulsing to stillness. Let's take the right forearm, lace it underneath the calf and rock your leg, your baby. So it could be side to side or it could be circling here. Just getting synovial fluid pumping. And if you're circling, be sure you circle in both directions. And then bringing that back to stillness, replace that right ankle on top of left thigh. You're sitting tall in the chair. Inhale, arms float up. Exhale, like you're reaching over something, over. Maybe the arms come to the earth. Maybe they don't. Maybe the hands would come to the block. They don't get that far. Just grab opposite elbows and you can hang out here with the leg up at the top. Try not to let the head dangle here. Crown of head is still lined up with tailbone. The back is flat. Abdominals are engaged. The top right foot is flexed. The top right foot is externally rotated. So you're externally rotated. You should immediately feel it in that right hip. Maybe a static press here is plenty. Maybe micro movements might feel yummy. You can try and see what works for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Coming back to center, floating yourself upright, nice and slow. Unwinding the leg, crossing left ankle on top of right thigh, left ankle on top of right thigh. Left hand is going to pulse the soft part of the thigh, not the knee joint. And now we're pumping synovial fluid into the left hip. Remembering to sit tall, deep, full breaths. And now we're going to bring that to stillness. Left forearm threads underneath that left calf. You're going to rock this baby, the twin, side to side perhaps, or maybe circling. If you choose circling, you can circle in both directions. Nice big breaths. And then bringing that to stillness, let's go ahead and replace that ankle on top of the thigh. The top left foot is flexed. The top left foot is externally rotated. You're going to float the arms up overhead. Inhale. Exhale. Going over. Your hands might get to the earth, maybe not. Maybe they get to a block. Or maybe you grab opposite elbows and hang up at the top with the leg. So you're either a static press or maybe little micro movements. Be sure that top foot is flexed and externally rotated. You should feel it in that outer left hip. Don't let the head dangle. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Coming back to center. Let's float back up. Triple slow time. Unwind that leg. Oh, it's okay to say ow. And let's go ahead and just tap with the feet a bit. All right. So very quickly, let's, I'll do this at an angle so you can see. So no weight or one weight in each hand. You're close to the front of the seat of the chair. The feet are rooting into the earth. Crown of head to tailbone is straight and flat like a diving board, tilting back. So the arms can come up directly over the head, the chest rather. Arms bend like you're embracing our friends, the barrel. Inhale. And then exhale as you squeeze directly over the chest for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reopen. Arms are still rounded. Little pumps for those pectorals for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reclose. Weights and arms come down and place those by the side. And maybe this is available. If it is, let's tilt back one more time. The back is flat. One thigh to the chest, second thigh to chest. And we're going to flutter our feet as we squeeze abdominals. Lifting through the chest, shoulders drop away from ears. Big full breaths for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then floating the legs back down to earth. Let's take them nice and wide. We can interlace the palms together like we're praying. We're going to chop invisible wood here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then coming back to neutral, finding your way onto your chair comfortably for a sitting Shavasana, a very quiet ending to our movements. So once you've organized your arms and your legs, you're sitting tall, crown of head lines up with tailbone. Begin to bring your attention to the soles of the feet. Imagining a deep relaxation forming in the soles of the feet. That relaxation, that softness moves into the feet, and then the ankles, and then the low legs. The relaxation moves into the knees, permeating the complex structure of the knees, and then it moves into the thighs, allowing the legs and the feet to become very heavy. The softness moves now into the pelvis, the hips, the buttocks, the low back releases. And then the softness moves from the belly into the waist and torso, moving up the chest into the shoulders and rolling down both arms all the way to the fingertips, all the way to the fingertips. The softness envelops the throat and the neck now. And then it envelops the head, all the way to the crown of the head. The back of the neck releases. The face and the jaw let go. The tongue lies at the bottom of the mouth, teeth slightly apart. Eyes sink deep into the skull, as though a white circle of healing light permeates the entire body. Noticing back body and front body, right side and left side. Noticing the whole body together, the whole body together. the whole body together. And while we're resting in Shavasana, here is a poem from Rumi entitled The Guest House. Every morning, a new arrival, a joy, a depression, a meanness. Some momentary awareness comes as an unexpected visitor. Welcome and entertain them all, even if they're a crowd of sorrows who violently sweep your house empty of its furniture. Still, treat each guest honorably. He may be clearing you out for some new delight. The dark thought, the shame, the malice, meet them at the door laughing and invite them in. Be grateful for whoever comes, because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. If you'd like to stay here in Shavasana for as long as feels right, please feel free to do that. But if you're ready to meet the day, begin to bring some gentle movement to fingers and toes and arms and legs. And then scanning the body, noticing the effects of the practice, and breathing into any residual tension that might remain. Thanking the body for all it does all day, every day. And bringing to mind one thing for which you are grateful. And on the next inhale, let's float the palms up overhead, hands meet in prayer, dropping down the midline, stopping at the heart, Samastiti. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May you know peace. I salute the bright light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Jai Bhagwan.